Hello, everybody. We are live. Good to see. Oh man, I love the conversation in here before we have class. It just does my heart good. Everybody talking, everybody laughing, everybody helping each other. Oh, that's what recovery is. Everybody helping each other. Today we're going to talk about the rainbow after the hurricane. That's good. Yeah, that's some shit right there. Oh yeah, the rainbow. What do you think of when you think of a rainbow?
Beauty.
Oh, beauty. A pot of
Noah's Ark.
There we go.
Variety.
Oh, okay. Skittles. Yes, dear.
I think it means like you got through the rainy days in your life, and the sun is fighting today because you got through the storm.
Oh, okay. We're done with class. We're done with class. Hold on. Let me read the definition. What's your definition?
I think it means everybody in the world crashing into each other, and it sparks a rainbow.
Oh, I like it. I like it. Yes, ma'am.
I like it because it's different colors and we're all different.
Yeah.
And I like it because all those colors come together.
Mhm.
And we
It makes it
work
beautiful.
together.
It makes it beautiful, doesn't it?
I like that the earth creates it.
Oh, the earth create. I like that it's natural. Yes, Porter.
It's a-
Hold on.
It's a side effect, and I don't think side effects always have to be a negative thing. A side effect of things happening to you is a side effect of this happening because this happened. It's awareness. It's a blessing. That's a testimony for me. Without it, you can't go have a testimony without a test. So that test has to come. You can appreciate yourself.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to talk about today. It says about a rainbow to make new, to restore to freshness, vigor, perfection as we renew our strength. And it says changing into something new, different, something better. Yes, sir.
I don't have no definition to it.
Mm-hmm.
But I can apply it into my life and everybody's life. That the sun will shine. That when the rainbow came.
Mm-hmm. That's it. That's it. That's what we're going to talk about: the sun and the rain. That's it. The festivities. What we got to do in a hurricane, don't we? We got to do something different. Got to do something different. Let me look up hurricane.
I can tell you that.
It's a bad picture of me.
A hurricane is a severe tropical storm with high winds and heavy rain. Also, not that. It's a event, right? But it can go on and on and on. When I think about the hurricane, I think about times in my life where it was stormy, where it felt like I was spinning out, right? What, somebody tell me about the hurricane, not to go too deep to trigger, but just a little. Yes, dear.
My hurricane started 6 months ago. I became addicted to marijuana.
Mm-hmm.
And I was already homeless. And so upon that, my life spilled out of control.
Mm-hmm.
And I moved back from Atlanta to here. And I didn't have anywhere to go. And I was driving blindly coming from Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know where I was going to go. And so I Googled the nearest homeless shelter. I never been to a shelter.
Mm-hmm.
And I woke up in their parking lot.
Wow.
That Monday morning.
Yeah.
And as soon as I walked in, I was received with love and kindness. And I knew then that my life was going to be different.
Renewed.
Yeah.
All those things that happened
Okay.
to lead up to the support you got when you needed it.
Yeah.
You Googled it. Googled it. That is one way to get a rainbow. Find out your information. Do what you need to do to get informed, to get knowledgeable, so that you know.
Are you recording?
I am.
Okay.
Yes, dear.
I have something.
Storm.
when I worked for the electric company in South Carolina for 13 years, and no matter what department you were in, our hurricane season was our Christmas season.
Yeah.
And I was in the corporate office, but I was still required to go in to answer the calls. The
Mhm.
electricity's out. You got to be there to answer the calls. And I remember one call I had. The lady was panicking. She had a loud power line at her window,
Mm-hmm.
and you got to know who to call. Get help. The right person to get help first. The first was not the electric company. The first was the fire department. So I use that in my life. I'll never forget how scared she was. And I was kind of scared too.
Yeah. Hold on. Can we be quiet so we can hear?
But sometimes you got to remember you do need help to get through that hurricane.
Yes.
But it has to be the right help.
Yeah.
They can get to you. The fire department can help you quicker than the electric company can. Because they can, they
Yeah.
stop it with fire. And I try to use that in my life. Where to go first? Go to the right place to get help.
Yes. I'm knowledgeable. That's part of it. To go to the right place.
Yes.
I got some options. But I do have a path. I do have a plan. Yes.
My hurricanes always try to hurt me, but today is the new me.
Oh, to be renewed. The new me.
Yeah.
Yes.
My hurricane started a couple years ago, and started with heartbreak and kind of just spiraled into a lot of other things. But now I'm trying to live a productive.
Yes. A productive life. To do things but that hurricane comes, doesn't it? And it comes from the heart. Somehow something's happened to our hearts. Yes, Gina.
I brought up the hurricane when you go over here,
Yeah.
I remember that.
and all the trees, the wind, blowing the gusty wind, and the trees, the power lines, for the street lights.
Yeah.
Knocked out Charleston.
Everybody running, trying to keep shelter.
Yeah.
Go to the base
Hugo
camp.
was serious, wasn't it?
I remember.
Yeah, well, we never had one like it since,
Yeah.
but I hope we don't never get another one either. But it was lovely.
I tell you what, when those big storms, I hope they don't happen again. But if I'm prepared for the next one, I gotta wait. Now, Hugo, I was drunk. I passed out. I got up the next day, went out to my car, and I thought, I couldn't have done all this damage. My car couldn't have done all this damage. Yes, they're nice and loud. Nice and loud. Ooh.
I look at my reflection. I look at I think the hell you doing today? And I do what I can do, or I think I do more than I can do, or more than I know. But at the end of the day, it doesn't add up to nothing. I wake up and live, do this, do that, come here. Then when I come home, I still feel like shit.
Yeah.
Like I need that you did a good job today.
Yeah.
Or you did a good job. Or I love you. I need to hear that.
Yeah.
I mean, I got, excuse my French ladies. I got bitches.
What?
No.
Okay. I got
my.
Friends.
I got friend girls
Ladies.
Wow.
I got friend girls who dislike me, who try to, hurt me.
Yeah.
Because that's why I call them that, because they, I hold a grudge. And
Ooh, you were talking about the inside. You said me. Sometimes I'm the hurricane. That is true. Sometimes it's me. Sometimes it's when I don't have. Sometimes it's that isolation, isn't it? That isolation that brings the hurricane. Yes, ma'am.
Sometimes people say I'm a hurricane because of my name, Katrina.
Okay. Katrina.
I'm calm in the storm.
Ooh, you're the calm in a storm. Yes, dear.
Just one more thing about hurricanes. You have to remember, hurricanes are only for a season. They don't come all year long. And I need to remember that myself, because I'm feeling the hurricane every day.
Yeah.
But I got to remember, it's only season.
Yeah. It is. I like
It
that.
doesn't last all year. Hurricanes don't come every
No.
I mean, all through the year.
Yeah.
It's only a season.
I like that. And we go through those seasons, don't we? those really difficult times. Porter?
I always thought it was my responsibility to be people's rainbow. I always make people laugh and make people smile, not knowing that I had a hurricane going on within myself. Like I'm crying inside, but I feel like if I can make you laugh, I won't feel bad. But it's still not fair to me to not deal with what's going on up here, because sometimes it's a distraction not to deal with what's going on in here.
Yeah.
Why I'm feeling this way and why I feel like I need to make you appease and make everyone laugh and feel all this external affirming. I don't need that all the time. Sometimes I need to feel that with myself.
Yeah.
And be filled within. So these things, these acts will be genuine. It has to be authentic
Yeah.
with myself.
Yeah.
And say, sometimes you said, I don't feel up to it that day. I always talk about that day you said you took off one day because you just wanted to cry. I needed to hear that because sometimes you get that people see you as a certain person and they feel like it's a responsibility. Make us laugh. Come on, you always have to be on. And sometimes you just don't have it in you.
Yeah.
I'm human. And sometimes I have my days.
You know, absolutely. We have our days. We have our days, and that is the season. That's, am I going to walk through this? Am I going to walk through this? Anybody see Forrest Gump, where the lieutenant was on the top of the boat?
Yes, he made peace. He made peace
On the
with God.
top of the boat,
And he made
and he
peace.
fought that
Yeah.
storm.
And then he-
That was the most inspiring thing I've ever seen.
That's right.
To fight a storm like that, to scream at it. Who's been in my car and screamed? I know somebody has to.
Oh, yeah.
There you
I
go.
want to do it.
Going down the road. Okay, you don't want to do it here because we scare little kids. But get in your car, get in somebody's car, drive down the road, and scream as loud as you can. It is
Yeah,
so
it is.
refreshing. It is so amazing when we fight that storm. Right? Yes, dear.
For me, my storm is quiet.
Mm.
Nobody sees it but me. The rainbow is me letting you get a peek in. So you never knew that there was a storm there.
Yeah.
But there could be a storm happening with you, and I say, you know what? Come here. Let me tell you this story. And I might tell you that deep, dark story.
Yeah.
But I do that because I've survived so much stuff in my life. Shit, I'm a walking testimony.
There you go.
And
You're a rainbow.
My way don't have to be somebody else's way, but I wish I'd had at least 2 people in my life that would have said something to me before that storm hit.
Amen.
Yeah.
And then maybe I would have ducked the storm instead of standing my dumb ass in the rain. Like, it ain't gonna hit me. It ain't gonna hit me. And then when I get through the storm and get to the rainbow, and I'm like, see, I survived that. Not thinking that storm won't come again.
Yeah.
So by the time I get to the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, here come that damn storm again.
Here come the
But this
tax
time,
man.
I got enough sense to put a couple of coins in my pocket.
There
And
you
put
go.
the pot over my head and walk on.
And walk through the
hill.
rain. Walk through the rain. We got to walk through the
Yeah,
rain.
do it.
Nice and loud.
Yes, I feel like I'm like a tropical storm. Reason why I say that because my life go up and down, and I had to get to the point where the problem's not everybody else. The problem fall back on you. If you haven't changed our problem that got you in the act of addiction, what can you do different? So when I listened to a preacher on TV, he said you got to have faith to get through your storm.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm here, because I was going to a withdrawal of my addiction. I said I can't do it no more. It's time I got to give it up.
What do you think about faith without works? It's dead. It's dead. It's dead. Hold it. That's right. That's right. We're a living testimony. Aunt says going through the storm is what makes you. Going through the storm is what makes you. I didn't mean to get that close. That was kind of ugly. Yes, Porter.
Even like what we saw with Robin Williams, we would never know that he was going through a storm because he was really trying to make everyone laugh. But he didn't know he had the freedom to say, listen, I'm going through it. And that could have been somebody's rainbow. Like, listen, he can have everything, and that doesn't mean anything if you don't have a culture, if you don't have peace, if you don't have in your mind right. Like, money doesn't mean anything if you can't sleep at night. If you go home and you cry, I've been there before, and that's not care. That's not self-care. And you're giving us the freedom to feel our feelings in real time. I feel sad right now, and knowing the root of it. Like, and I'm grateful because PRN is my rainbow because
Mhm.
I never thought that I could use my feelings and talk this freely and have a culture of people that I can just talk to. I said, but when you have what most people don't have is ability to have conversation. That's a
And that's it. That's
a
what
lost
changes
art
it.
now.
You know what I
Technology
said?
is
What I got from you, Porter? The biggest thing I got from you that you just said. You said a lot of good things. It rains on everybody. It rains on the people in Ballantyne.
Yeah.
It rains on the people in Gastonia. It rains on people everywhere. But I have seen in Charlotte pouring down rain, go under an underpass, sunny day. Weirdest thing. Weirdest thing. Do you think you can go through quickly? Do you think you can go through that where one time it's just pouring on you and you go through some kind of covering? Listen to me. Some kind of covering.
Thank God for
Right. Kim says, I like what Porter said about the rain. Absolutely. The rain falls on everybody. Yes.
How would I say this without crying?
It's okay to cry too.
I had a gentleman come in my life. I think he was sent from heaven.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he passed away, and when I used to be out there in a hurricane in the storm, he used to tell me, "Don't go to the left, don't go to the right, don't talk to this person, don't go to this house." And he used to tell me people used to bully him, and he got offended, and he was embarrassed about his past and why people keep making fun of him. And I said, no matter what the storm is, you know, God forgives you. And to this day, I can literally take his advice, go on his Facebook page. I try not to go on it too much. And don't hang around bad company and certain people, because it used to be a real big storm, and he was like an angel from heaven. I mean, it was a bad storm, and he will point out where the storm was coming from. And I was like, please don't do that because they see you. You know, just be quiet, you know, put your mask on, you know.
Yeah.
And he was a walking testimony. And I told him, I was like, no matter what your past is, no matter what you've done in life, I was like, God forgives you. And he was like, will God ever forgive me? And I said, I believe God will forgive you and you will go to heaven. And he was really an angel. And you know what I didn't like? People bullied him.
Yeah. Yeah. That was his hurricane that he had to deal. I love that you go left or you go right or you go straight forward. In Hugo, we knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a hurricane coming. Right? Did anybody prepare?
I did.
You did good. You did good. Everybody else, what did you do?
My parents did.
We've slept through it. Or when the trees were falling and all those things, right?
And ice was $10 a bag.
Absolutely.
The only thing I did was move my car.
I stood in the hall.
Under the tree. Because I wanted the tree to fall on it. And my family thought I was crazy, but they didn't understand. I didn't have the money to get a new car, but it just happened to have full coverage on it. So I said, well, ask the daycare.
Oh, let me try to make something out of this. Insurance. Ooh, insurance.
To me, that's
Well.
it can be a real bad rainstorm, and it just turns me on because I just love it because I have good thoughts of the rain.
And good insurance.
Oh, I had the best insurance.
Hold on a minute. What can insurance be? Somebody tell me when you think of insurance in a storm. Yes, dear.
A guard against things that bad things we can't control.
Wow. Things we can't control. Remember it said significant rain, significant wind. Yes, dear.
I've had several hurricanes in my life,
Mm-hmm.
and I've let it blow my house down.
Yeah.
I'm like the Three Little Pigs. I didn't build my house with what was it, brick?
Yeah, straw.
I did the straw and
wood.
and I've never done the brick. But
Ugh.
this time I'm trying to do the prayer.
There you go.
Because that next
Alright.
hurricane ain't gonna let me down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
last time
Wow.
I had a hurricane about a month or two ago. And it knocked my power out of my TV. And I had to watch TV, and every time an episode would come on and go off, it would cut off.
Well,
I
damn
was
it.
pissed off because I had to call Spectrum.
Oh, you call back up. Okay, we got insurance. We got insurance. I got you next. We got insurance. I got somebody. I got it. I got somebody that covers me. Okay, you know what I mean? Covers me. I think of a mentor, a sponsor, PRN, a peer support specialist. All these things can be people that cover. Family can cover. Friends can cover. A higher power and acting can cover. All these can do. All these we can do. Yes, sir. I'm sorry. I'll get you next.
A strong foundation can be your insurance.
Yes. Oh, a strong foundation can be your insurance. Like the 3 little pigs. I like that. I'm going to build something new. Yes, dear.
If you have full cover insurance, it might come down. However, it could be built back up.
Yes, I can get what I need to restore my house, my recovery house, what I've built on my foundation. It is, they say if you build a house on sand, right, it won't stay. It'll be washed away. Right. But like you said, brick. Yes, ma'am.
What I want to say was,
Oh, nice and loud.
okay, what I want to say when y'all was talking about hurricanes, I realized that all my life has been a hurricane.
Ah.
From the time that I was a child,
Mhm.
when my first rape happened.
Mhm.
And then my last rape was when I was 32. I endured 7.
You know what?
But
Okay, go ahead.
I never had a support system. I was always told, be quiet, don't say nothing. Even I was in the church, in ministry,
Mhm.
I couldn't even talk to the church. And I've been suppressing so many things my whole life because I never had an outlet.
Yeah.
And during that storm, I was still raising my children.
Mhm.
I didn't want it to deflect on them, but I can thank God today I found the Salvation Army.
You know what?
Because
I love
had
that.
this support.
That's it.
Yeah, I never had that shield of insurance.
Yes.
And so now I can truly say for the first time that Jacqueline was born,
Yeah.
she's covered.
An umbrella.
Yeah.
An umbrella in the storm. An umbrella in the storm. I got you right. Yes, Porter.
For me, it was a pandemic. Because
Hold up.
The pandemic, no one expected happening, and it's something that no one could predict or foresee and how long it was going to last.
Yeah.
But it really made me reflect and appreciate the things in my life that I had, because I couldn't control a lot of things, but it made me really just take I looked at other things in my life, and I knew the people that in my life that I knew that I need to keep near me. It made me appreciate PRN more because I didn't have it for a while.
Mhm.
So now I knew people in my life that I could make sure that I feed into the tribe that feeds back into me.
Oh, nice.
If you feed me, I feed those that feed me back, and you guys feed me, and it puts those in things in perspective, things I put in my life in perspective, and not take things for granted.
Yeah.
I take for granted PRN before the pandemic.
Some people-
I was always going to be here.
Some people in our lives are the sunshine.
Yeah.
I love that, Porter. Some people in life are our sunshine. They're whatever it is that reflects and makes those colors. Whatever that is, a higher power, a mentor, a peer sports specialist, somebody that's helping you cover that umbrella.
My tribe.
Your tribe. Your tribe. You got to have a tribe. You got to have a group of people that cover you, that are a net under you, because we can go both ways, can't we? I can go both ways. Yes, dear.
I just briefly, I've been here for a very long time, and I was really messed up when I got here.
Mhm.
I, virtually the same
Mhm.
no support for my
Yeah.
whole life. Went back to my childhood. But I got here. I was both an empath. My little child would get hurt easily, and yet I had this narcissist, kind of bullshit on top of it. Lovely overlay. God, it was so fucked up. But I've been here for a long time.
Mhm. You know what?
And
Oh, I'm
doing
sorry.
it. It's okay.
You-
I'm
I know
just
you-
gonna say I'm still struggling sometimes. But
Yeah.
a lot better than
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely. What a child can't do a whole lot.
Right.
We can't prepare really. We don't have what we need, but I'm an adult now. I can put boards on the window. Right? I can get ready. I can move my car, get out from under that tree. I can do things that prepare me for the next hurricane because it's seasonal. If I live down at the beach, where I never will because they have hurricanes,
Yes.
I am got to be ready.
That's gotta be
I've
strong
got to be
skills,
ready.
strong skills.
That's it. I've got to be ready. Yes, sir.
I was thinking the same thing, Karen, because at the end of the day, you have to keep vigilant and you have to keep an eye out for that hurricane, because a hurricane it gives you, and tropical storms it lets you know when it's coming.
Yes.
It just don't drop out of the sky.
Yeah.
You know some type of shift of the wind, the way it smells,
yes.
the way it moves. You know there's a tropical storm coming, but you got to be open and aware and be like, oh snap, there goes that storm.
Yeah.
Let me get some help. Let me do this. Let me do that. So you got to be aware.
Yes. I got to know what's coming because I've been through it before. If I've been through Hugo, I know better now how to get through Katrina. Right? Those are two different storms, but they have things that are similar. Right? The wind, the rain that's sideways. Man, that gets.
Well,
Yes, Miss Ma'am.
what about the hurricane in Puerto Rico?
I don't know. Oh yeah! It destroyed everything, didn't it? It destroyed.
But they rebuilt.
That's it. That's it. Hold up. Just because I don't know shit, y'all ain't gotta laugh. I appreciate that. I hadn't thought about that. Complete devastation. Complete destruction. That's it. When I can lose everything. I can lose everything, but I got to rebuild. Right? I got the choice that I stay in that hurricane. I stay in that destruction. I stay in those things that don't benefit me, don't help me. They rain on me. They hurt me. I don't want that today. I want the rainbow. I want to be able to look up. My support system is that sun and the beauty of love and faith and determination. Yes, sir.
Well, when they say when it rains, it pours,
Uh-huh.
it's because, like, for me, I've sat in that devastation and I thought it was the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
Yeah.
So I just sat in that misery and that woe is me,
Yeah.
and then therefore what you put out into the universe, I believe that it just comes right back at you,
Mhm.
So then another thing happens and another thing, and unless you try to learn from it,
Yes.
then it's but it's really hard in the time,
Oh, when you're in the hurricane, it is hard.
Yeah, and if you don't learn your lesson, then it's gonna happen.
Oh. Man, I keep going around the same mountain. I don't know about y'all. Hold on. Yes, sir. Nice and loud.
Oh, okay. I can be loud. if you
Okay.
want.
Yes, I need you to be loud.
There's been so many good things I've heard while I was sitting here. But, going back to some of the things, like talking about that storm where, because Charlotte is notorious for this. I've watched the rain come up the street and never make
Yes.
it leave. And so, when you were talking about that, getting under that shelter, and then you come out the other side and there's no rain. A lot of times I feel like the storm's gonna last forever, but there is an end to it. And there is an edge to it. It's not,
Forever.
yeah, it's not all over the world.
Yeah.
you know, just for a minute.
Just right here. Hold up. We got to shut down because we're out of time. But we didn't even talk about the rainbow too much, did we? Who's got the rainbow today? Yeah. That's what I love. We're under the radar. We're under the. That's what I do. I fly under the radar. All right. Hold up. I thank you all so much. That pot of gold. I love that. It's supposed to rain today. Let's look for the rainbow. Let's see. We're going to say 1, 2, 3, recovery. Put your hand down. 1, 2, 3, recovery. I love you all. Thank you all so much. Thank you out there. We'll see you later.